right, we're back. Let's fucking do it.
I'm about to spit out the world's greatest show. Yeah, this is it. Better prepare your ears, it's gonna get insane. This dude out of his mind, does he splits his name? You ain't judge, watch tribes, it's time to begin. To talk about judge and make fun of them. Shit in the trash world, oh lord, the world's on fire. Beyond parody, shit is getting dire. Religious bullshit, you know it make you feel like dying. Cause it touches more children than an OBGYN. Let's go from zeros to heroes just for one day. It's the world's greatest show, and it's coming your way. For the Dusty Show, it's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. Time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show.
Open up too much shit. I got too goddamn excited, everybody. Woo! Hell yeah, motherfuckers! Dusty's back. Merry Christmas, everybody. New theme song. What up? Good evening, one and all. Thank you for joining the greatest show in the history of mankind. Getting better and goddamn better. It's the Dusty Smith Show. Out of breath there. Woo! Oh, fired up for tonight. So, guys better notice I didn't do the show Wednesday. I took Wednesday off. And I took Friday off. I was going to do it Saturday. I took Saturday off too. What the fuck? I'm in love. I'm in love, folks, with the new music programs. I took the week off to research AI. So you guys might know, like, basically doing a show on YouTube. It's pretty much like being a doctor. It's the same thing, really. And if you're a doctor, you have to, like, go out and study the new technology, the new techniques. So you're at the top of your craft. Same thing when you're a content creator on YouTube. And so I have new AI programs out. And I was like, oh man, I got to go check them out. Because I want to be the best entertainer in all of history, basically. Best of all time. And so you got to learn how to do it, right? So I'm learning. And holy God, it's so good now. I had so much fun. I couldn't even do a show for a whole week. I just been playing this. I call it a game. It's like a music creation game. I will teach you guys how to play this game. And the technology has gotten so good. Literally anybody can fucking do it now. Anybody can make a hit song. You just have to have the time, the energy, the motivation. Because it does take a lot of fucking time. But anybody with enough time on their hands and is willing to do it can compete with the big studios now. Somebody actually left me a message on Facebook earlier, and they asked a good question. Thought I'd answer it for you guys. They said, on my topic, AI music creation makes huge advances, and now anyone can make a hit song. Somebody said, how is this a good thing, Dusty? We are entering a future where humans will be stuck with all the work while AI makes our entertainment. And that's a good question. Basically, it's just a tool, folks. You still need creativity. You still have to learn how to use the programs. It's the same as like when they started using computers to use CGI to make movies better and stuff. It's exactly the same thing. It's just a tool. And he responded to this when I said that he's worried that that the big corporations are going to get this tech and that they're not going to pay any entertainers anymore. They're not going to pay singers. They're just going to, cheese it. But like I said, they already have. What the fuck is happening in my chat right now? They already have this technology, folks. All the big companies already have this technology. The good thing is it's available for everybody now. Why is my chat being spammed with Jeannie Rude? I don't understand what's happening here. All I see is Jeannie Rude over and over and over again. Did Jeannie Rude get Oh, it's on the wrong thing. Okay, I see. There it goes. But we are entering the era of the single content creator. If you're an individual content creator, it's almost magic. You can now compete with studios that have to hire thousands of people. Even if the studios hire people to do this, you can now compete with them directly. So they no longer have an advantage. They no longer can throw tons of money at it. You can have professional sounding music. You don't have to learn how to be a studio engineer. You don't have to have the incredible microphones. You don't have to be able to sing. None of it. It'll do every fucking thing for you. And I'm kind of a pioneer now on the AI music video scene. Now, there are a few people, of course, doing it, but not a whole lot of doing it. So I spent the week and I made 2 AI music videos so far. I'm going to play them for you in a second. And then I'm going to do a little tutorial exactly how I did it all. So I think you guys will be interested in this. Unfortunately, I guess not unfortunately. Fortunately, this week was the greatest week to take off because it was so fucking boring. Like nothing happened all week. So I don't have a real solid show for you guys tonight, but it's going to be kind of casual. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk. We're going to do some tutorials. Learned what I learned. Going to do a little Professor Dusty and teach you and shit. But crazy how little happened this week. If I didn't have this AI stuff to entertain you guys with, we'll be fucked. Because just so boring. I guess everybody was taking off for Christmas. Even the crazies weren't out making interesting videos. So going to do a little Chud Watch, little tiny bit of Free Palestine. We have an interesting clip at the end. We're going to do a review of 2023. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into the AI music stuff because that's most important to me. And I'm real excited about it, folks. Man, I remember like when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a writer. I was probably, 10, 12 years old or something. And we didn't have computers back then. There might have been, some computers, some home computers out there, but I was poor as fuck. We didn't have anything like that. And so I wanted to write a book. And I was like, well, I guess I need a typewriter. That's going to be a pain in the ass, typing out a fucking book. And then I realized you can get this little cheap ass computer thing, right? Didn't have any RAM or anything in it. Didn't have any way to save what you were doing. Had a little, one of those big square floppy disks you put in there. And I ordered a program online. I think my grandma bought me this little thing for $200. I ordered this program, this disc online that was like a word processing program. You put it in there and I was able to type my whole book and then save it. And then I had this dot matrix printer. Incredibly shitty with these rolled up papers with all the holes in it, punched in it. Remember those things? And it would print out whatever I typed up. And man, I thought that was so technologically advanced. Well, here I am, some 40 years later. And it's like magic now. You basically have the tools in your hands of entire studios. And so I want to play some of these videos in a minute. It took me like 12, 15 hours to make these videos. It's incredible. Before we do that, I want to play some of the theme songs I made for my show. The first one I already played for you guys. I kind of ruined it because I got too excited dancing and I started up another thing and it played over, but whatever. So we're going to play a couple more themes. I forgot to mention my super chats. Be sure to super chat me. As always, the lifeblood of this show is the super chats. I only make money if you guys donate on the show. I don't run any ads. I don't sell anything. I only make content. I only learn stuff and give all my knowledge away for free. So if you want to support me and the Floating Cats, please consider super chatting me and immortalize yourself forever and ever and ever. For all of time, basically, in the super chats. I thank you in advance and love you and appreciate you. And all right, here's some theme songs. You guys tell me which one of these you like the best. Okay, let's start with this one.
Listen up, motherfuckers, I'm about to spit about the world's greatest show, yeah, this is it. Better prepare your anus, it's gonna get insane. This dude's out of his mind, Destin Smith's his name. When Chud Watch drops, it's time to begin to talk about chuds and make fun of them. Then in trash world, oh lord, the world's on fire. Beyond parody shit is getting so tired. Religious bullshit, you know, it will make you feel like dying. Cause they touching more children than an OBGYN. From zeros to heroes just for one day. It's the world's greatest show and it's coming your way. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show.
What do you think about that one? It's like Taylor Swift. No, don't like that one. It's not bad.
Listen up, motherfuckers, I'm about to spit about the world's greatest show, yeah, this is it. Better in your anus, it's gon' get insane. This dude's out of his mind, Dusty Smith's his name. When Chud Watch drops, it's time to begin to talk about chuds and make fun of them. Then they trash the world, oh lord, the world's on fire. Beyond parody shit, it's getting so tired. Religious bullshit, you know, will make you feel like dying, cause they touching more children than an OBGYN. From zeros to heroes just for one day. It's the world's greatest show, and it's coming your way. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show.
Listen up,
Pretty good.
motherfucker.
I like that one.
Listen up, motherfuckers, I'm a boss. Love the world's greatest show, yeah, this is it. Better prepare your penis, it's gonna get insane. This dude's out of his mind, that's his name. When Church Bunch drops, it's time to begin to talk about chuds and make fun of them. Then a trash world, oh lord, the world's on fire. Beyond parody, shit is getting so tired. Religious bullshit, you know, will make you feel like dying, cause they touching more children than an OBGYN. From zeros to heroes, just for one day. It's the world's greatest show, and it's coming your way. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show.
It's time for the Dusty Show. Hell yeah. Anyway, I'm going to make some more just messing around with it. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Like a kid again, folks. Fucking love this shit. Clever lyrics. It's all cool. Wrote that in my spare time. Did it myself. Too old for that. It's all good. Amazing. Is there a funky version? I'll make one. Like I said, I've been mostly making my songs. So it's a work in progress. That's your favorite? Okay. Fan of the potentials. So anyway, like I said, folks, to me, this is like a video game. Now, I don't expect I'm going to ever be a famous musician or anything. That's not what I'm shooting for. I'm literally just trying to have fun. I'm just fucking around, and then I'm putting out what I created out there, so maybe other people will be inspired to go have fun with me, right? I don't think I'm going to be on the top 10 list or anything. I don't think I'm going to get the most downloads on Spotify. Not that you can even make money doing that. Spotify rips you off, but it's just, it's a game for fun. So I'm going to teach you how to play the Dusty Music Creation game. And also the Dusty Music Video game. Like I said, I'm a pioneer in this industry at the moment. Not a whole lot of people are doing these short music videos and 100% made with AI. So I'm going to show you a couple of videos I made, and then I'm going to teach you how I made them from scratch, from beginning to end, with nothing but AI, with nothing but typing. That's all I did. All I did is type, folks. And so first off, I'm going to show you the first video I made. So this one's called Destin The Fade. Pause. All right, go back. So this is a little less traditional than the second one I did. This one's supposed to hit you in the feels. I wanted to do something that wasn't incredibly pretentious, and I thought would be cool. So let me show you this one. Destin The Fade, an original song by Dusty Smith. I'm going to get rid of me. Boom, so you guys can see it. All right, so it's 2 minutes long. Enjoy.
Never was that handsome, but I've seen better days. My looks are like your love, all destined to fade. Doesn't even matter, teardrops me in the rain. Ghosts in the machine, it's all destined to fade. Destined to fade, oh, destined to fade, oh, destined
was a sandcastle. Our bed was made of snow. And when the sun and tide came in, we nowhere else to go. I'm glad I won't remember you and all the plans we made. I guess nothing lasts forever. It's all destined to fade. All destined to fade. All destined to fade. All destined to fade. All destined to fade.
All right, that's Destin The Fade, an original tune by Dusty Smith. Hell yeah, fun. Fun to make that shit, y'all. Enjoyed myself. And look, if some of you don't like this, you can come back to the next show. Like, I don't want to hear you fucking whine about this. You can go make your own show, whatever, if you don't like it. Like, just fuck off. Like, I know some of you are too old or whatever for this. So it's cool. Like, just come back on the next show. But don't fucking send the goddamn chatting bitch, because all it's going to do is piss me the fuck off and make me want to block you. So fuck off if you don't like it. We're having fun making music, okay? You killjoys. Can't have fun on it with anything for 10 fucking seconds. I know you're going to go nuts. But anyway, next up. Second one I made, I wanted to make something very mainstream. Basically, I'm testing the strengths and weaknesses of the current AI technology. So the next one is called Do It All Again. I wanted to make as much of a mainstream song as I could. Something that you might hear on the radio. Something that sounds like something the mainstream studios would put out. And then once again, I created this video with AI, created the song with AI, the entire thing done in about 12 hours total from beginning to end, including making the song and the video. So this one is Do It All Again.
I knew from the start I wasn't good enough for you, babe. I knew it in my heart. But what the fuck's a man to do? Well, goddamn it, gotta try. Better to know than regret, babe. I want you to know that I don't blame me one bit. One single bit, still glad I went for it. Still glad I took the shot. Still proud I put myself out there, whether it paid off or not. There's learning in the losing, there's knowledge in the pain. And if I had the chance, I would do it all again. I would do it all again. Not change a single second. Don't care about the end. Only care that it happened. I never take it for granted. That'd be the ultimate sin. If I had a second try, I would do it all again. Do it all again, not change a single second. Don't care about the end, only care that it happened. I never take it for granted, that'd be the ultimate sin. If I had a second try, I would do it all again. I'd do it all again, not change a single second. Don't care about the end, only care that it happened. I never take it for granted, that'd be the ultimate sin. If I had a second try, I would do it all again. Do it all again.
Do it all again. Hell yeah. It's not auto-tune because nobody's actually singing it. You can't auto-tune unless you have an actual singer. So it's just the AI singing it from beginning. So no auto-tune is really necessary for that. But pretty cool. Somebody's like, you don't want criticism, Dusty. It's not about criticism right now. It's just a fucking game I'm playing, and I'm showing you guys how you can play this game. You can go make your own shit, you know? Fun, fun, fun! And I'm excited to share this with you guys, and it's just getting started. It's going to get so much better than this. But anyway, I'm going to show you right now how I created this stuff. I'm working on a new song right now called Hold Your Breath, but it's not done yet. So anyway, what I used to make both the songs and the videos for this is a mixture of Suno, which is this right here. This is what I consider the music game. And I use Midjourney to generate the pictures, and I used a AI program called Runway to animate the Mid-Journey pictures. So 12 hours, this would take forever. What are you talking about? I made a whole fucking song and a whole music video in 12 hours. I just did what it would take an animation studio years to make in 12 hours. I don't understand you people. You're very strange. You're a strange crowd tonight. Anyway, so basically here's how the game works. You have an idea for a song you want. You're like, hey, I have a basic general idea of like the lyrics I want, kind of how I want the song to be laid out. And so you come to this program called Suno.ai and you type in your lyrics over here. Boom. Here's the basic lyrics of the song I'm writing called Hold Your Breath. And then you have it generate the song. You're like, hey, game, can you please generate the song for me? And it's like, sure. Click the continue button. You click the continue button right here. Boom. And you see at the bottom when I click it, it'll pop up and it'll start rendering out the song for me, what it thinks I want to hear. But then here's the thing. It like gives you not the whole song, it gives you like a snippet of the song. And then it's like, hey, here's a snippet of the song. Here's a puzzle piece to that song. Is this any good? And then you listen to it and you're like, no, that was fucking terrible. What's wrong with you, game? And it's like, what do you want from me? Want me to try again? And you're like, yeah, fine. Generate 10 more puzzle pieces for me. And it generates 10 more snippets, little puzzle pieces of the song. And you listen to them and like 8 are shit. And then but like 2 of them are pretty good. You're like, yes, that's really close to what I wanted, game. And then you take those 2 little puzzle pieces to your song and then you set them aside and you save them. And you're like, generate 10 more so I can find more pieces to the song I'm going to create. And then the game is like, yeah, you got to buy credits. Yeah, it takes credits. It's like a slot machine. Every time you hit the slot button, it generates a song and you're like, yes, no whammies, big money. And then sometimes it's mostly just shit. But sometimes you get like 3 cherries and you get a new piece to your song. So you have to like generate hundreds of clips. The price is pretty decent though. The price is not that bad. You get like 10,000 credits for like $35, which is not terrible. It takes like 5 credits to generate every piece. So it is time consuming, but like, let's just say this thing I just generated. Here's what that sounds like. All right, so that's a shitty piece. Didn't like that very much. But anyway, that's how you make the song. And you find all these pieces and then you edit them all together. I use Premiere Pro to edit them all together. And it takes a while to do, but if you generate enough, you can find enough pieces to put your song together. And obviously you have to have like a good idea on how to put music together. Having a background in music and understanding music composition is helpful, and also understanding what's catchy, you know, what goes together. So it definitely takes talent, but it just makes it so much easier for the independent creator to do whatever the fuck they want to now. Eventually I want to make movies. That's my end goal. And I'm going to do it exactly like this. And so then after you make the song, then you make the music video. And how I made the music video was a program called Runway. Well, first I'll show you Mid-Journey. Let me go ahead and load Mid-Journey up. So currently Mid-Journey is only working with Discord. So let me go ahead and load Discord up. Where the fuck Discord? Scroll down to Discord. Which is a pain in the ass. They need to get the Mid-Journey app working on their website or something. It would be way better than having to fucking use Discord for everything. But anyway, here's Discord. My Discord is in the description of this video if you guys want to check out my Discord. So here's how you use Mid-Journey. No, not yet. Cats think there is a kitty party happening. Not yet. No kitty party happening. Fuck off. All right, so I'm going to scroll down. All right, guys, don't step on the keyboard. So I'm going to scroll down to my media channel on my own server. This is where I generate all my Mid-Journey pictures. And you can see all the pictures I generated. They're all public and stuff. So how you use this program is you hit / and then type imagine, and then it gives you a prompt. Ooh, there you go. And then in the prompt, you type what you want it to generate for you. So let's say, just for an example, my next song is going to be about a red-headed zombie who lives in a village underwater. So that's actually what I was doing right here. So if, scroll up. Come on, Dusty. This is what I do with my time. Generate tons and tons of picture. Of course, for every video I do, I have to generate 1,000 different thumbnails, trying to find one that I like. This is the work you have to put into everything you do with AI. So for those of you who think it's just instant, you just click a button and it does everything for you and it's all perfect. It doesn't work like that. You literally have to work your ass off. So it's just a tool like any other. You have to have the talent. You have to have the eye for it. You have to have the patience. But you have all the tools at your fingertips now. And you compete. Here we go. So I just typed in female zombie with red hair standing in front of underwater village. The village is, lined with shops. Supposed to be lined with shops. And so it made all these pictures for me. So then you look at the 4 that it printed out for you. And you decide, hey, which one of these do I want to animate? So then I would say, okay, this third one's pretty good. So then I'm going to up-res it by pushing U3. And then it's going to up-res this picture instantly for me. Here we go. At the bottom. Boom, right there. It up-res that picture for me, right? So then you'd save this picture. And then you go over to your runway. Load runway up. Runway, here we go. And so runway is either text to video or image to video. And so what I used was image to video. So you're going to go over here and you're going to start with an image. And then you're going to go image plus description. So it's got a little box here you see over here. You click on it and then you're going to upload whatever picture you want. And I already have a bunch of them here. So as you can see, this is what I was using for my Do It All Again video. I was using these weasels. So you see it loaded up there. And then all you do is you click the generate button. And then it's going to generate motion on that picture that you put in there automatically. Now, Runway only does 4 seconds of animation per picture. So it's going to do real fast cuts and whatnot. So let me show you what that looks like. So these are all the pictures I generated and made animations out of. So like, for example, this is the one I just picked. And here's what it looks like when it animates. It's just, you see that? There's a little bit of animation of that picture that I just generated on Midjourney. So basically, you just generate 1 million fucking pictures like this. Animate them all, see? And you tell a story with them. And then you edit it all together. And you just line it up to whatever music you're using. Obviously, the music I created using Suno. So that's how I did it. Time consuming, tedious somewhat, but also fun as fuck. You get to be the director. You get to create all your characters. You get to create their wardrobes. You get to pick the angles, the shots, everything. It's like being a one-man studio. Fucking awesome. So that's basically it. Trying to think of what else I wanted to show you guys. Any questions for me about this? So here's what I think the direction of AI is going. First off, this is going to get way better. Eventually, somebody's going to have all this that I've just showed you into one program. So you're going to be able to generate just whatever you want to, right? All in one program. And it'll probably be much easier, too, to create songs than it is now. We're just getting started. So as cool as this is, as easy as this is to use, it's only going to get easier and easier as time goes by. Eventually, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have a co-host on this show, and it's going to be an AI. Now, I think at first, probably what they're going to do is they're going to just put out like a basic AI that you can have voice chats with that's instantaneous, so it can have a camaraderie with me. We can have banter back and forth. And then probably eventually, would you stop doing that? Eventually, probably they're going to have like more celebrity-based AIs that are trained on data, on movies, on characters that celebrities have played. And that'll be the next iteration of it. But after that, eventually they'll have the tools where I can plug in all 500 shows I've done, everything that I've ever said on camera. And I can create a character based off all my old shows. And then I can use that character as a co-host. So my AI persona will be co-hosting the show with me. That's what I see probably 3 or 4 years from now. After that, eventually the AI will probably take over the entire show. I won't be necessary at all for this. Of course, I'll be setting it all up behind the scenes, and I'll let the AI run the show because it can do it way more perfect than I am. It doesn't run out of breath. It doesn't fuck up its words. It doesn't cough. But that's what I see in the future. Once again, for everybody who's scared of AI or thinks, oh my God, I can't have AI because an artist isn't getting paid or something. I mean, that's everything, right? Are you boycotting any show or any art that uses Photoshop? You know, of course not. You're not boycotting movies that use CGI because they're no longer paying animators to hand animate it frame by frame. Of course you're not, right? This is how technology works. If you refuse to use it, if you refuse to accept it, you're going to have a bad time in the future because it's just getting started. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be in everything. This is going to take over the whole fucking universe. And why wouldn't it? Why would any recording studio go out and pay a singer now when they can use this? Why would they go out and pay an artist to make animation for their videos? They wouldn't. They're just going to have AI do it. So, I mean, if you're refusing to use it, then basically what you're doing is you're deciding that you're going to let the studios, all the people with tons of money, use the technology to make money off of it while you sit on your hands and don't take advantage of it, when you all should be taking advantage of it. Because for the first time in history, we actually can compete with the billionaires, with the millionaires, with the recording studios. So I suggest you do it. How do we know this show is an AI? I mean, it's very possible this whole reality is a simulation created by artificial intelligence, which makes me just a creation of the artificial intelligence. And probably you too. So it probably is in some way. Replica has been around for years. I don't know what that is. I will watch you do a co-host AI thing, but it has to be Fat Dusty. Okay. He'll probably be hot. Knowing me, I'm vain. I'll probably make the AI super hot. Bring back Toe Rogan. Nobody gave a shit about the Toe Rogan videos. All you can do is throw shit out the window and try, throw shit at the wall and try and see what sticks. And if no one likes it, if no one shares it and supports it, no reason to keep doing it, right? So the audience decides. AI is a tool and should not be a replacement. I mean, it's not a replacement. Like I said, I worked on each one of these videos 12 to 15 hours. So you still have to have the artist, and you still have to have somebody that knows what they're doing. Like the average person could not have got the results that I got. The reason I was able to get the results I got is because I have so much experience with music and putting things together. And I have a very creative mind. I know how to world build, and I know how to make what I want to happen. Rogan was pretty funny. Yeah, a lot of stuff I do is good, but you know, if it doesn't get picked up by anybody, nobody supports it. That's how the world works. If you don't support the art you like, it disappears. That's how this show works. This show, everything works. Every show you've ever liked that disappeared, it disappeared because the people that enjoyed it didn't support it enough. So that's what happened to the Toe Rogan thing. And so anyway, looking forward to making more videos in the future. I'm going to try out these 2-minute music videos and then animate them and put them out there just for fun. Like I said, I don't think they're going to do gangbuster numbers or anything, but it's like a game and it's super fucking fun to play. And I invite you to all play it and show me the creations that you make. I'm a digital artist with actual formal training. I love that generative tools are entering the space. Yeah, it frees you up to do a lot of stuff that you couldn't normally do otherwise. Let's skip over and see what you guys are saying. Chat with you a little bit. If we have UBI or better wealth bridging distribution, AI and automation would be a good thing. Hopefully that'll happen someday. That'd be nice. Is it real or is it AI? Probably all AI. I think real is a matter of opinion. Consult a tech priest, Dusty. I will try to exercise all of the tech demons. Cats are being super helpful as always. They think they're dudes some treats. I'm like, oh my God, you moved a little bit. You're going to give us some treats, aren't you, Dusty? No, I'm not. I'm not going to be treats till the kitty party at the end. So wait for it. And you are also so humble. Well, that's one of the best characteristics I have is my humility, you know. Stay humble. Stay humble, which is a phrase that I invented. And you should do it. You should stay humble. Recalls and looms are burned or destroyed. Yep. No more loomers. Pony Express went the way of the dodo when they invented cars. Everything goes extinct once technology replaces it. I tried to watch Godzilla -1 last night, but it was just a stupid cam version. So once they have a high quality digital version available on the pirate sites, I will absolutely watch it. I'm currently experimenting with AI art. Yeah, it's fun. It's exciting, the tools, and man, I can't wait for the future. It's going to get better and better and better. Like a dream come true for a guy like me. You're wrong on this regarding AI. We need to change our economic system to prevent corpse stealing from artists. That is why the Actors Union fought for months against AI. Okay, you do whatever you want to do. Hey, it's your world. If you want to let corporations have all this technology for themselves and use it in your hands and never use it, you do you. You know, that sounds stupid, but cool, cool, cool. I think that they should pay all the artists if they're using their images, their media to train their models. And if they don't pay these artists, I think the artists should sue these companies and get their money, right? Absolutely. I'm for that. But if these companies aren't using these artists' material and they are not in breach of contract or in danger of being sued, I have no problem using any of this stuff. But if artists think their stuff has been used, by all means, sue. You got a list with all does AIs and what they can do? I don't understand that question. It's like back in the day when folks freaking out over TV. Yeah, somebody's always got to freak out over something. A lot of people remind me of Ted Kaczynski. I swear you just need to build your Unabomber shed out in the fucking woods, live in your little shack, and get off the internet. Let's do a poll. Who wants to watch Dusty? Who wants to watch a Dusty AI? I mean, don't really have a choice. I'm going to do whatever I want to do on the show. I got up early watching every episode of Last of Us. Just downloaded them. Awesome show. I envy you. Wish I could watch them all again for the first time. Yeah, it's a matter for the courts. And they're already suing some people. You know, I heard the guy from Game of Thrones is suing some of these chat GPT sites or whatever. You know, more power to you. If you can prove they used your shit, get that money. Yeah, no more artists. But see, that it depends on what you consider art. If you don't consider what I just did, any of this art, like I'm not an artist at all. Just because I didn't sit down and hand draw this, I didn't make all the music. But like I did have the concept, I wrote the lyrics. I sat painstakingly and decided what was good and what wasn't good. I put all the elements together to create an overall project that nobody else except for me could have created. To me, that's art. And to me, saying that's not art, it reminds me of the conversation they used to have about how video games weren't art. How can you play video games and not see the artistic beauty in them? It's just, I don't know, old world nonsense in my opinion. I will watch AI Copy Potato. That's definitely on my list. What else? The unions literally won a binding contract where AI cannot be used for any media content. Okay, that's great for me. I'm not going to use any of those actors or any of their images, so I'll make my own. If the big corporations have their hands tied where they can't compete with me, amazing. I think mainly the AI thing is that they can't use the AI to use their images. I think that was mainly, or use their work. But if they're creating new work, all these big corporations are going to use AI for everything. It's very naive to think that they're not going to. So, I said it earlier, AI is a tool, yes. Needs a creative person to utilize it. True story. Yep. Photography was looked down at from painters. I know, right? Oh my God, you're taking all the painter's job. Or the portrait artist by taking pictures. Don't you care about them? It's just evolution. AI should be free. I mean, a lot of it is free. To do what I did, though, like my Mid-Journey cost $30 a month. I think I paid $45 for Runway and another $30 for Suno. But they do have free versions if you're not going to use them very much. I don't even feel like insulting Dusty by saying the music sucks. I mean, that is... You're insulting me because I like the music I created and I chose it for a specific reason, and I don't think you guys could do any better. So you are insulting me, but you're trying to do it in a nice way. But it's fine. You can insult me. It's all good. I mean, music is very subjective anyway, right? It's like art. So not everybody's going to like the same thing. So I don't expect a lot of people who like me, like what I do, to like my music just because I made it. You know, that's stupid. So it's all good whether you like it or not. Yeah, it's called Progress. Autotune, by definition, singers make me very sad. I love actual singers of emotion and expression, and this nailing correct line. I mean, I don't give a shit. It sounds good. I don't care if it's a real person or AI. I don't have any attachment to a real person singing it if the AI can sing it just as well. So I know some people are real attached to tradition and the way things have always been done, but don't really feel that. And all right, let's go ahead and move on with the show, folks. Now that I've done my tutorial and we've had a little bitch session about AI. All right, guys. Move. Get off. You can't sit on my fucking hand when I'm trying to do my show now. That's not helpful. All right. Close. Suno closed. Everything closed. All right. Kicking off the show tonight, folks. Got a very short Chud Watch. Sing along if you know the words. For once, about AI. Chud Watch. Talking about Chud Watch. AI's gonna replace me, but we're still gonna make fun of them. The AI's gonna go. Woo! First off, on tonight's Chud Watch, did you guys hear about Topad Gate? Apparently, Donald Trump is so fat now, he's going to fall over if he leans forward. And so he has to use these toe pads to stand on when he is speaking. Some people think it's because he's got these Ron DeSantos high heel lifts in his shoes. Some people think it's just because he's a minotaur. His big fat gut causing him to lean over too far. But super alpha male Donald Trump got to balance himself on toe pads. Great job, America. We're definitely the best in the world. And then he's just throwing it out there constantly, folks. Doing it on purpose to see how his cult is receptive to it. I'm going to be a fucking dictator. Xi in China with an iron fist rules over 1 billion people. And he's done such a beautiful job. He's like from Central Casting. What a genius. He wants to be a fucking dictator. And he's like, hey, if I just float the idea out there and then they accept it, they're basically giving me permission to be a dictator. So he himself put this out today. It's his word cloud for what his followers expect from him in his first administration. And it's power, revenge, dictatorship, corruption, dictator over and over again, folks. Donald Trump putting this out there himself. So just telling people exactly what he's planning. It's going to be a fucking dictator, and it's meeting a very receptive audience. Let's just say that. He spent last week roughly paraphrasing Hitler. Hitler loved to talk about immigrants and Jews poisoning the blood of our nation. Turns out, unsurprisingly, conservatives love that shit.
A Des Moines Register poll of Iowa voters asked likely Republican caucus goers what they thought about a candidate who used the term immigrants poisoning the blood of America. 42% of Iowa Republicans said it would make them more likely to support that candidate. 28% less likely. 29% does not matter. So a plurality of Republican caucus goers say, more please, I like this Hitler language.
Gasp. I'm shocked.
Yeah, we're all fucking shocked. Who could have possibly seen this coming except for everybody? This is what our country is, though. Even the Democrat Joe Biden is a child murderer, bombing the shit out of him. So either way, we're all fucked, folks. We're all a garbage goddamn country. We're all dregs of fucking humanity. If it all implodes, we'll deserve it. And I, for one, welcome our AI overlords. And then, all week, this is how boring this week was, folks. Trump smells and Trump smells bad was trending on Twitter. This is how lowbrow also our society has become. I'm covering it only because it trended for a week. But even for me, this is beneath America. I don't care if they're talking about Trump or not. The fact that this is what our politics has come to. Trending, Trump smells, Trump smells. We're all toddlers, right? So what started off was apparently this guy who used to work for The Apprentice, who did this stream talking about how Trump often poops his pants in front of everybody and stinks so bad and everybody knows it.
Publicly. Remember how I told you about the words like arbitrage?
Yeah.
So if he saw a word he didn't like and he couldn't pronounce, which is basically any 3-syllable word, he would freak out and he'd fly into a rage and then it would let loose. He doesn't, and you would hear it. He's profoundly incontinent, bro. I'm talking like a minute-long evacuation of his bowels.
Like a cartoon character.
Yeah, no, in full audio. Like, imagine the guy's got a lavalier. There's some dude like this being like, I just heard that guy shit himself for 5 minutes.
So what?
And the reason for that is I used to do a lot of cocaine. Cocaine has laxative. Stimulants have laxative, So it's a combination of like 30 years of stimulant abuse and eating nothing but McDonald's because all he eats is cheeseburgers and then meatloaf at night. So he's got 40 pounds of undigested meat in his colon, and he's basically feeding diuretics all day long. That's what stimulants are. They create water in your guts, in your intestine.
Even a coffee, you need to go to the bathroom.
Exactly. So imagine snorting your coffee and like 6 months worth of Big Macs down there, and then you fly into a rage. So you just lose control.
So the first time, like, he shits his... Laura, did you have a question?
Yeah, but let's finish up the shitting in his pants.
Okay.
Great. Yeah.
Let me...
So
I remember it like it was yesterday. You don't forget your first kiss and the first time you see Donald Trump shit his pants. And it was on the set of SNL. It was Studio 8H, that thing you watch every Saturday night. That's where the first fake boardroom was built. And they were doing a run-through, and arbitrage was the word, and he pointed at the cue cards and said, you guys are fucking setting me up. He curses like crazy.
Right.
And then, you know what I mean? Then the fucking sound. And you're like, that didn't just happen. And they're like, yep, it happened. And it's like, okay, stand down. And then Keith Schiller, who's his big bodyguard, come and gets him, and they change him out. In the host dressing room, they have to take him up these little stairs, so that's how you see him walking. I don't know if you know that set.
Somebody says stimulants are not diuretics. I think he's talking about how cocaine is often cut with baby laxative.
But
it's right behind Chris, I think. Yeah. I think Chris has it as his background in the image, I think.
Right on. Oh, is that what you are? Oh, what is that?
I think it's one of. Is that one of the boardrooms?
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the boardroom.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, enough of that. Went super viral, like I said, and trended 2 different hashtags. First off, Trump smells bad. Been going all week. Everybody making fun of Donald Trump for pooping his pants, shitting all over the world. Yes, super classy. And then Trump smells also trended all week. This is where we're at as a people. Nice. So then... Zombies back out in full effect, folks. God damn it. This woman looks like a catcher's mitt. I guess she got into some of Trump's orange face dye. But worst among us, dumbest people, have no clue what is going on. All they can do is repeat buzzwords they've heard Trump say. But they vote. Do you?
Tell me about the shirt you're wearing.
Pretty much speaks for itself.
Is that something you would really like to see happen?
Absolutely.
Even with that crucifix dangling over it, what would Jesus think of that?
Absolutely. He's not just a traitor now, he's been a traitor for decades. Everybody knows it.
But again, you have Jesus hanging for Biden. Would Jesus be cool with it?
What's the penalty for treason? Death.
Nothing.
Tell me this then.
Put him in prison for the rest of his life.
So what is it about Donald Trump, forgetting Joe Biden for a moment, that you like so much?
What did he do for this country? What did he do for the entire world? World peace? Lower gas prices, taxes,
Lower gas
everything.
prices because of the pandemic and everybody was forced to stay in their houses. Yeah, let's have that again.
Everything was phenomenal under Donald Trump.
It was not.
Everything was.
It wasn't at all.
Everything. Absolutely everything was. And now it's...
What is bad right now, specifically to you?
Everything's bad. Look at all the wars going on everywhere. Gas prices.
But do you blame President Biden for the wars that are going on?
Absolutely.
Of course.
And the Democrats and Obama.
Obama.
Obama calling the shots right
Obama.
now. It ain't Biden. Biden's.
So it's Obama calling the shots?
I believe so. What did he say at the end of his second term or after his second term? He said if he could have a third term and have a bug in someone's ear and run it from his basement, that would be good enough for him. And I believe that's what he's doing.
Because I hadn't heard that Obama's running the White House before. Is there sort of support for that you've heard?
Biden's not doing it.
But is there support for that?
Dunning-Kruger, so confident in her stupidity.
He's incompetent. Biden is incompetent. I mean, he shits himself and when he goes to see the Pope and everywhere else, and he has no idea where he's at most of the time or what he's doing.
But
he
again,
can't even find his way off a stage.
You mean when he tripped over at the military thing?
Many times. I mean, he's like, none of this would be happening if they hadn't stolen the 2020 election from Trump and we the people. That's a fact. They stole the 2020 election, and none of these wars would be going on. There would still be world peace had they not stolen the election
Still
from
be
us.
war peace. I mean, the Afghanistan war was going on during Trump. He promised he was going to end it, and he didn't. That was Joe Biden. I'm sure Hamas wouldn't have attacked Israel. I'm sure the 75 years before that, where Israel brutally murdering and putting their boots in the throat of the Palestinian people, didn't happen, I guess, because Trump was in office.
And Donald Trump in 2020.
Do you blame the Biden administration for both of the wars that are going on in the Middle East and in Ukraine?
Biden administration, the Democrats, the rhinos, yeah.
Even though it was Putin who went into Ukraine and it was Hamas that went into
He would have never done that if Trump was in office like he should be.
Definitely.
Okay. And then stolen election, what's the evidence of that you're pointing to?
Mountains of evidence.
Anyway, enough of her. Let's watch one more zombie before we move along. It's a cult of stupid.
I just wonder too, I mean, how come everybody I know of that went to college is a Biden supporter? Yeah. And I don't understand how everybody is a Biden supporter if you just went to college. So what are they teaching in this college?
Yeah, facts. They're educating people. And also you go and you're around other people of other demographics. And you learn that everybody's pretty much just like you. And it destroys a lot of your bigotry, a lot of your hatred. Makes you want to be more empathetic towards your fellow man. All of that.
Are they teaching anything?
Stuff like inclusivity and respecting other people, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, woke.
Yeah, wokeness,
The
yeah.
American president would not be doing what Joe Biden's doing. So that's proof that he's not our president.
It's just interesting because when I talk to liberals, they say the same exact thing about Donald Trump.
Because they have a lower IQ.
You think so?
They have the lower IQ with all their education, all their book reading. They don't think Trump's the president. They're stupid. Definitely. And speaking of stupid, you guys see this one? This went super viral. Joe Rogan just showing what a fucking hypocrite he is. For anybody that thinks he's not in the bag for Trump at this point, like I can't imagine anybody thinks that still. But I'm sure there's a few fucking morons. I had these people argue with me a long time ago when I was calling this out years ago. But at this point, I'm guessing not very many people are taking that side anymore. But if you are, this should prove it once and for all. So here he is talking to his guest about how it's so obvious that Joe Biden has Alzheimer's, that he's not all there mentally, because he was given a speech. And in the speech, he talked about how during, what was it, the Revolutionary War or something, they had to attack the airports, you know, at a time when airplanes weren't yet invented. And he was like, anybody who would dare say something this stupid is proof that they're unqualified to be president. They should be dragged out of there immediately if you're this fucking stupid. And then it's pointed out to him that it was actually Trump that said that. And then he's immediately like, oh, he just messed up his words. No big deal. It's funny. Immediately changed his tune 100% when he found it was wrong and it was actually Trump. Watch this bullshit.
Well, you know, there's people that voted for Biden that are doing it now. They're like, what did I do?
Right.
Like, what did I choose? Like, how is this guy?
Yeah, you just can't listen to an interview where he's saying some of the stuff he says that just makes no sense at all. It's like you can't listen to those interviews and feel like you made a good decision. I don't know how you could.
Did you hear what he said like yesterday or a couple of days ago?
Mm-mm.
He was talking about the Revolutionary War. He's like, one of the reasons why we lost the Revolutionary War, one of the problems with the Revolutionary War was they didn't have enough airports.
Yeah. What an idiot.
Have you seen that?
I saw.
You see that idiot?
Like, what the hell?
Like, have you told him?
It's crazy.
If you had any other job and you were talking like that,
Yeah.
they would go, hey, you're done.
If you
That's
talk
right.
like that,
Anybody who said that, they be done. And Joe's not a hypocrite, folks. When he finds out that Trump actually said it, he's going to be very consistent, right?
to a doctor at your
Yeah.
medical exam to fight, they'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, like obviously you're not fighting. You'd also, here's 8 weeks of being helped out by a professional. Like,
right, you might not ever do anything again.
No, it's it's one of the wildest things ever.
It's insane.
It's insane.
The media gaslighting you to protect. It's just people
The
are so-
media gaslighting you, folks. It's the media gaslighting you to protect Joe Biden, which is exactly what the fuck Rogan is doing right now.
so afraid of Trump being in office and Republicans being in office.
A few moments later, hanging out with the guy, I'm like, man.
Well, it's just the media narrative. I mean, so many people were fed this lie that the Russia collusion.
Yeah.
Was
this the video you're talking about?
Let me see what this one says. I don't think it is.
By the way, the same stable genius that said the biggest problem we had in the Revolutionary War is we didn't have enough airports. Whoa.
Yeah, that's it.
Whoa.
What?
Just for the record.
Is that fake?
It's not fake, but he was referencing Trump saying that. Here's what Trump saying it in 2019. Donald Trump said something about that. He didn't say Jesus. He said a stable genius, and that's where the transcription.
Let me hear what it says. What did he say?
In June of 1775, the Continental Congress created a unified army out of the revolutionary forces encamped around Boston and New York, and named after the great George Washington, Commander-in-Chief. The Continental Army suffered a bitter winter of Valley Forge, found glory across the waters of the Delaware, and seized victory from Cornwallis of Yorktown. Our army manned the airport. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything it had to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he fucked up.
Yeah, he did. But I feel like
Took over
that's
the airport.
you can tell too. It sounds like a little different. He's like, you could tell he like messed up his words, but yeah, he's just I don't know.
Took over the airports.
Well, that's the thing about me.
Yeah, no, it's funny. It's funny. He just messed up his words. No big deal. Yeah. Just good God, what a fucking hypocrite. 100% goddamn different tune when it's his dad, Donald Trump. This is how money will fucking change you, folks. It'll take your integrity, take everything you once held true. I wish that a young Joe Rogan could like come to the future and see what he's become and just be like, oh my God, I'm so disappointed. How did I become this? Money will do it. And then speaking of Trump, shamelessness is these motherfuckers' superpower, and good God, are they powerful.
Yeah, my view is, Sean, is that he needs to be impeached. I mean, really, I think it has risen to the level when you systematically disregard the laws of this country, when you systematically mislead the American people and lie, as you said, lie and lie and lie to Congress and the American people. You're not doing your job and you should be removed. He's not going to.
Yeah. But of course, he's not talking about Trump. He's talking about Biden because nothing matters. And lastly, on Chud Watch, not looking good for Boobert. Apparently, Boobert's opponent has record fundraising, has raised more money than any other congressional candidate, period. The closest person to him was Kevin McCarthy, I think, who's not even going to be around anymore. And Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries came in third. So her opponent, Frisch, raised $7.7 million so far, and she only won by like 13 votes. So Boobert gone. We hardly knew ye. Can't wait for them to take out that fucking trash. And that's my Chud Watch. Hell yeah. What you guys think about that? Yep, anyone can see. Systematically is such an overused word now. True story. Systemically. I always say systematically, which is probably not the way you're supposed to say that. I'm surprised Colorado elected Boober. They smoking the good shit over there, folks. I'm never surprised at anything anymore. This goddamn trash country. Joe Rogan used to have some really interesting people on his show, and it was really interesting, but he goes into politics and talks about shit. He has no idea what he's saying. He just became everybody's MAGA boomer dipshit uncle who gets all their information from Facebook, only reads the titles of the articles and not the articles themselves, has no clue what the fuck he's talking about, but he's got fuck you money, so he doesn't have to worry about it anymore. He doesn't have to be correct. He doesn't have to say the right things anymore. He's got his audience that'll worship him and defend him regardless of what the fuck he says, and he doesn't need the money anymore, so he can just do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Not the best. Sort of like what Elon does. Let's go, Dusty. Go where? Mexico City? Don't know. People must really hate her. Yes, not very popular. I think she's become an embarrassment, and they want to get her out of there as soon as possible, and I don't blame them. More power to you, Colorado. And all right, we were long, folks. Get your super chats in. We got 2 quick sections coming up, and then we're going to do the super chat. So please support the world's greatest show and hit me up with some super chats. I need it because skipped the whole show last week, so we're a little bit behind. But for now, it's time for... I'm going to do What the Fuck Trash World in the same section. What the fuck trash world? Nailed it. Perfect first time. Shut the fuck up. And that's not even what I want to click on. It's, oh, yeah, it is. This was supposed to go. These are out of fucking order. God damn it, Dusty. You have one goddamn job. I had one more on Chud Watch. I guess I'll put it on What the Fuck just because I missed it on Chud Watch. Last week I read the story, folks. And the title was GTA 6 hacker gets life in prison. And I was like, what? So you guys might remember last week the trailer for GTA 6 broke the internet as some hacker released it early. And then apparently they put this guy in prison for life, according to the article. And I read that and I was like, that can't be true. They definitely wouldn't have put the hacker in jail for life for simply leaking the GTA 6 trailer. That's stupid. Well, it turns out in this trash world, of course, it wasn't fucking true. So what happened was a judge sentenced him to indeterminate detention at a mental facility, which basically means they're going to evaluate him. And then if he's found sane eventually, they'll release him. And they're going to recheck him every 6 months to see if he's eligible to be released. So, of course, internet gets a hold of that and turns it into he got life in prison. It's always bullshit. That's why you have to wait for the rest of the information to come out before you believe anything. But so then I started out thinking, okay, this is obviously bullshit. The guy definitely doesn't deserve to do life in prison for leaking the GTA 6 trailer. So I don't believe that. But then I started reading about it, and turns out this guy might deserve to be put in prison for life. He is such a giant sack of shit, this guy that did this. He was involved in way more than just leaking game footage. He made millions of dollars from buying and reselling zero-day exploits. His gang hacked and blackmailed dozens of targets, ranging from fintech companies to the Brazilian Ministry of Health. The exfiltrated customer information was used to steal from personal bank and crypto accounts, then sold to other hackers. After being arrested for hacking and extortion, he was released on bail but continued to hack and extort. Apart from messing with Rockstar and some other companies, he emptied 5 people's bank accounts and sent them mocking emails thanking them for the money. So yeah, fuck this guy. Lock him up, throw away the goddamn key, in my opinion. And then you guys heard about this one. Now, it says that science proved this. I did read the study, and like a lot of studies, it doesn't have a whole lot of data backing it up yet. They still need to do more studies to show if there's actually enough peer review to prove this is true. But anyway, the headline is, it is scientifically proven. No, that's not it. God damn it. That was supposed to go on my other fucking thing. Let me scroll down and find it. I wonder if it's, where'd I put it? God damn it. I am fucking everything up, god damn it. All going to shit, Dusty. It's all going to shit. Anyway, let me just do the ones I skipped on Chud Watch. First of all, I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm want to believe it's true. Therefore, it is. Apparently, Kevin Sorbo, I don't know if he got hacked, if somebody used his account without his permission, but sent a suggestive message to a very fit girl on the Twitter, and she called him out for it. Kevin Sorbo is like, "You single?" Apparently, she posted this picture and made Kevin Sorbo horny as fuck. So she's like, "Great question, Kevin. Does your wife know about this?" I'm guessing she does not. Probably wouldn't believe anyway. And then, Chuds are so funny. This would be in my Beyond Parody section if I had a Beyond Parody section. This guy says, leftism may be physically linked to an atrophied amygdala related to mutational load in the DNA. Leftists have significantly smaller amygdalas, the fear organ of the brain. This can explain why they use phobic as a slur and have no stress response towards mass immigration. This fucking snowflake literally bragging that left-wing people are braver than he is. No shit. We are not susceptible to fear in the same way you are. We actually have the ability to think, to reason, and not be afraid of every bullshit narrative spread to us by right-wing dipshits on the internet. So thank you. I totally agree with you on that one. Yay, science. Oh, this is what I was saying. It was right here, folks. I read the study, don't know how much this is true. Sniffing women's tears reduces male aggression by 44%, study finds. And I sort of believe that. I mean, it makes sense. One of the number one most dangerous things to women is men. Angry men. Like, pretty much more likely to kill you than anything else. So if evolution was like, hey, I don't want to be murdered by a man, yet evolutionarily, at least to recently, you kind of needed men to protect you, to provide for the family, to help your offspring survive and move on to the next generation. So if you were to develop an evolutionary trait that helped you not to be murdered by men, then that would be very useful. So what they did is they had women cry. They let them watch sad movies and shit, and then they had them cry, and they collected their tears. And then they went and made men play these aggressive games against each other, and they made half the men smell just like water, and the other half smell the tears. And the half that smelled the tears were like 44% less aggressive. So pretty cool if that's true. I wonder if it works for men too. Like next time I'm about to get my ass kicked, I'm just going to cry my ass off and then just try to rub my tears in the guy's face. Wonder if that's going to work. I'm guessing it will not. I'll let you guys know. And then, lastly on What the Fuck, you guys seen this one? Apparently, this is how chainsaw protective pants work. Oh my God! What? Oh my God! Here's the crazy part about this. You know, there was some the first dude ever, that tried these pants on and had them test it for real. Now, obviously, they tested on dummies ahead of time. They knew it worked, but they had to get this first motherfucker to try it. And they were like, "Hey, Bob, come here, Bob." He's like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" "Yeah, Bob, we want to hire you for this job." He's like, "Yeah, what do you want me to do?" "Just put these pants on, and then what we're going to do is we're going to crank up this chainsaw full blast and then ram it into your leg." And then Bob was like, let me get this straight. You got to rev up a chainsaw and then slam it to my leg?" "That's right, Bob. That's right, Bob. That's exactly what we're going to do." And the guy was like, "How much?" Because it's America. Gotta earn your living somehow. But anyway, it seems to work out pretty well. Boom. Stops up the machinery pretty quick. Saves your meat. So cool. And Bob got paid. And then sliding into the trash world. Lost a lot of people in 2023, yo. It's time to do a little remembrance of those who parted this earth too soon. So let's see how many of these dead motherfuckers we can recognize. Jeremiah Green. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. I don't know who that is. Drummer from Modest Mouse. Okay. Only Modest Mouse song I know is We All Float On. And, musicians are not necessary anymore, as we've shown. So, oh, well. Delete it, belly up. And, I know that guy, Terminator. He's from Terminator, right? Hell yeah. Veteran character actor, voice actor. A familiar film, Terminator. Yeah. What else was he in? Nothing. He was just in Terminator over and over again. All right, that's cool. Let him in Terminator. Delete it, belly up. Who else we got? Looks like an uglier version of Dean from Supernatural and The Boys. Who the hell is that? Adam Rich. 8 is enough. Nope. Apparently 8 wasn't enough because no idea. Whatever. Deleted belly up. Jeff Beck. The Jeff Beck band. I don't know any of the songs, but I heard of him. Right? Now where that's from? Jeff Beck. Yeah. All right. Deleted belly up. Who else do we got? It's Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis's daughter. Dead as shed, a hunk of burning death. Deleted belly up. Gina Lolo Brigada. Nope, never heard of her. What was she doing? Beat the Devil. Must have been an old-timey actress. Never heard of her. Deleted belly up. Hey, David Crosby. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Don't know any of the songs, but I remember the name. Looking like the Crypt Keeper. Old as fuck. How old was he? Doesn't say. But he dead. Deleted belly up. I thought he was already dead. Who dat? Which one's dead? Not the puppets. Probably this guy in the middle. Lloyd Morissette. Founded the Children's Television Workshop. Nope, not famous enough. All he did was save some children, so obviously I never heard of him. Who this? Lance Kerwin. Nope. Rose to fame as a young actor in the 70s. James, what the fuck? I don't know who that is. Whatever, delete belly up. Thomas Verlaine. Nope, don't know this guy either. Singer, songwriter, New York band, Television. Never even heard of that fucking band. You better get with some celebrities. I'm disappointed in this article already. Annie Wershing, who is these people? 24, Absent 24. Special Agent Renee Walker for 2 seasons. I wonder how she died. Doesn't say. She was on Marvel's Runaways too. All right, deleted belly up. Lisa Loring. Nope, no idea. Pigtailed Menace. Wednesday Addams. Wednesday Addams. I know Wednesday Addams. 1964. All right. Yeah, she's lived a long time. That was a long time ago. Hell yeah. All right. Do. Belly up. Cindy Williams. What? Cindy Williams, Laverne and Shirley. Shamil Shamazo. Fopper Fans Incorporated. Yeah, I know Laverne and Shirley. She was Shirley or Laverne. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Belly up. Deleted. Who else we got? Melinda Dillon. Nope. Christmas Story. That's a classic movie, but can't recall who she is. All right, delete belly up. Burt Bacharach. I've heard the name. I used to work at Bacharach. I don't know if it's the same thing. I used to sell suits. I'm pretty sure that's not the same thing, though. What songs did he sing, though? I don't even know. Heard the name, though. Anyway, dead. Delete belly up. Hugh Hudson. He looks familiar. What was he on? Nope. Do not recognize him. I thought that was Ben from Lost. Is that not Ben from Lost? Nope. Apparently that's not Ben from Lost. I like Ben from Lost, so that's good. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I saw Ben. I thought that was Ben from Lost. All right, not Ben from Lost. Somebody who was from an old movie. Don't know him either. Trugoy the Dove. Nope. Definitely nope. I'm just going to guess. I'm not being racist. I'm going to guess rapper. Stage name for the fact that he likes to eat yogurt. Okay, that makes sense. All right. He was a rapper of some sort. Never heard of him. Who else? Raquel Welch. I know Raquel Welch. Hot. I probably used to jerk it to her back in the day. Deleted belly up. Gerald Fried? Nope, no idea. Musician. He wrote Gilligan's Island? No, that one. Hell yeah. 3-hour tour, motherfuckers. Richard Belzer. I know Richard Belzer at least. Played a detective on like every show ever. Used to be a comedian back in the day. More well known for his detective ship, though. Deleted belly up. Stella Stevens. All right, let's get a go on. Never heard of her. Jensen Pentiere. She akin to what's her face? The girl. Even Stevens, Blue's Clues. Never heard of him. Don't know. Bernie Mattinson. Mary Poppins. Nope. Don't know him either. Don't know that person. Steve McKay. Nope. Tom Sizemore. Oh, Tom Sizemore's dead. I didn't even know Tom Sizemore's dead. And yet, I feel like he died a long time ago also. Billy up, Tom Sizemore. Gary. No, never heard of him. Nope. Nope. Oh, Lance Riddick. No, I love Lance Riddick. Went too soon. He died of lung cancer. Loved him on Oz. He was great on The Wire, which is the greatest TV show ever made. He was on Fringe. Great. He's on John Wick. Watching Keanu Reeves murder a bunch of motherfuckers. Rest in peace. Deleted belly up. Lance Reddick. Norm Steinberg. Nope. Don't know him. Brian Briz Gillis. Nope. No idea. Raishi Sakamoto. Nope. No clue. Dame Edna. I've heard of that name. Still don't know, really. Lynn Goodman. Nope. Man, a lot of people died. Harry Belafonte. I know Harry Belafonte. Dead. Super dead. Jerry Springer. Oh, Jerry Springer died. I forgot about that. Jerry. Deleted belly up. Gordon Lightfoot. Heard that name. He got a heavy foot now, a dead foot. Oh, Ray Stevens. No. Love me some fucking Ray Stevens. God damn, if you've never seen Rome before, Rome, one of the greatest shows ever. Dexter. He was fucking great at Black Sails. So good. Black Sails, y'all. Black Sails. So good. Holy shit, Ray Stevens. Fuck. Love that sexy motherfucker. Tina Turner. We don't need another hero. Oh, the Iron Sheik died. No. I think he was like American or some shit. Treat Williams. Oh, Treat Williams used to be in like Christian shit, right? I remember Treat. Cormac McCarthy. Never heard of him. Julian Sands. That sounds familiar. Wasn't he some kind of oh, he was an actor. Okay. The original B movie, The Killing Fields, Room Without a View. Okay, I thought that was a politician. I was totally off. Alan Arkin. Oh yeah, famous TV producer, Alan Arkin. I remember that dude. Dead. Damn, a lot of people died. Tony Bennett, famous singer. Tony Bennett, dead. Sinead O'Connor, dead. No, Sinead O'Connor. Nothing compares to death. Pee Wee Herman, no. Pee Wee Herman. Tequila. Deleted belly up. Angus Cloud. Nope, no idea. Nope. Euphoria. Okay, I sort of know what Euphoria is. Oh no, Mark McGonagall. That's the guy from the Son of the Meth, the Breaking Bad, and also he was on what was the other one? Better Call Saul. I remember him. Deleted belly up. Gonna ring the bell for you. William Friedkin. Nope. Robbie Robertson. Nope. Johnny Hardwick. Nope. Brian Wyatt, wrestler Brian Wyatt. Don't watch wrestling anymore, but I remember he died. That's sad. Oh, Bob Barker. Price is Wrong, bitch. Jimmy Buffett. Forever in Margaritaville. Gary Wright. No idea. Holy shit. David McCallum. Is there anybody that lived? Am I alive right now? I'm starting to wonder. Michael Gambon. Dick Butkus? No! The sexiest name ever. Dick Butkus? Holy shit. If I was a porn star, my name would be Dick Butkus. Phyllis Coates, no idea. Sean, nope, no clue. Nope. One of the Isley brothers, I'm guessing, maybe. Piper Laurie, nope. Matthew Perry, never heard of him. Shane McGowan, nope. Norman Lear, I heard that name. Writer? He's a writer, right? TV writer. I knew that, yeah. Ryan O'Neal. He was married to somebody, wasn't he? Yeah, love story. Andrew Brower, I love Andrew Brower too. I got him confused with that other guy from The Wire, but he's a totally different guy, totally different giant black man. Loved him. He was great. And that was it. All right, that was a lot of fucking dead people, yo. It was a bad year. Bad year. And then, just to get more depressed, you guys remember the little kid that played Alfalfa and Little Rascals. Remember this? Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. Cute little kid. Let's see what happened to him now. I'm sure he is a well-adjusted young man. Nah, he's a MAGA chud dipshit. Here he is. Sexist AI. He's even more sexist than we thought. Patriarchy equals sexism. Here he is posting Trackcast trying to convince normies to get their kids out of institutional schools. Yeah, homeschool according to Alfalfa. We are a people in their twilight. He's like, I'm not pro-life. I am anti-abortion. Shut the fuck up, Alfalfa. I'm not only interested in the hundreds of millions of people who ought to be here but aren't. I'm also interested in the people responsible who are here but ought not to be. Capital punishment for all abortionists, including mothers. Yikes, Alfalfa. Dial it back a notch. Anyway, yeah, he Nazi as fuck. There he is. Aged beautifully, Alfalfa. You didn't age beautifully. Horrible. And then this is in Trash World. Apparently there's another war going on. There's only like 2 wars in the world because that's the way it works. So it's the Israel-Palestine war and then the Ukrainian war still going on. And apparently Ukraine bombed the shit out of a Russian warship, the Novocherkassk. Anyway, here's them destroying the battleship. Boom! Yeah! So lest you forget, this war is still going on.
Ой, жарко сюда.
Yeah, what up now?
Вот зря мы сюда пошли, там осколки прилетят.
Seems bad for Ukraine, y'all. And then, last but not least, on Trash World, you guys remember Bad Barbie? She's the girl who got famous because she said, "Cash me outside." But did you know she's amazingly fucking rich? Yeah, she's making like $40 million a year on OnlyFans. Just sold her $6 million house for $8 million. So she could buy her a bigger, more expensive house because this is what the world is rewarding, y'all. Don't even pay to be here sometimes. It's depressing, but whatever. Apparently she's pregnant now. Got tattoos all over her neck. So yeah, this is what the world is rewarding. Cash me outside. Got $100 million. Super cool, universe. Nice. And that is my Trash World. What the fuck for tonight? What you guys think about that? You love some Bad Barbie? She's a pretty good rapper as far as that goes, you know. Not that you need good rappers anymore, just we have AI that takes care of that for us. But I guess she was talented rap-wise. But made all her money on OnlyFans. I heard Iggy Azalea making like $30 million a year too, which is crazy. OnlyFans, y'all. That's where the money's fucking at. I'm going to create me an AI version of myself. You guys aren't even going to know the difference, except it's going to be red and hot. And you're going to be like, shh, I believe it, because I'm horny. Yeah, she did get cashed outside. That's for sure. Quite depressing. Super cool universe. Yep. God damn it. Fucking creator god. The Alfalfa hairstyle looked better on him. Anything looked better on him. His current look, not feeling it. I know. Piper agrees with me. You loud, aren't you, Piper? She's like, Daddy's talking. I can talk. Hello, world. Hello. I exist. Hello. Yeah, we hear you. You cute little motherfucker. Don't knock the hustle. I ain't knocking the hustle. It's all good. If people want to spend their money on that, spend your money on that. I'm just jealous. Don't listen to me. Robbie Robertson. Damn it, Dusty. What? Who is Robbie Robertson? I don't know no fucking Robbie Robertson. He got too many Robbies in his name. Looking forward to 2024. Hell yeah. 2024 is going to be awesome, man. AI. It's just getting started. We're going to have so many cool new tools to play with. In 2024, my movie might finally come out, y'all. Cannot wait. No one's going to watch it, and it ain't going to fucking matter. I'm going to spend so much time on making this movie, but it's like my music. I'm not making any of this music for any of you motherfuckers. Believe it or not, I'm not. I'm making it because I find it fun, and then if other people enjoy it, cool. And if they don't, I enjoy it, so that's the only that matters. Making it for yourself. Meow, meow. I know, right? Yes, that cat is definitely in heat. Want some dick bad. Have some self-respect, Piper. Keep your legs closed. And all right, folks, move right along. Got a very short religious bullshit. Last chance to get your super chats in before the halftime, so please reward the greatest show if you're enjoying yourself. But for now, sing along to this little ditty. Created by a human, y'all. bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Just the AI now. It's time for religious bullshit. Nailed it. Thank you, AI. And first off, on tonight's religious bullshit, you guys heard of prosperity evangelist T.D. Jakes? Apparently he gay as fuck. Shockingly, he's one of these guys that, oh my God, Jesus wants you to give me lots of money so I can have airplanes and shit. And if you sow your seed and give me money, then you will also be rich. But you don't get rich. He gets rich. Anyway, he gay. He been having parties with P. Diddy, which is a bad sign for preachers to have parties with P. Diddy. And they've had lots of sex parties, and he's been fucking all kinds of male escorts all over the place. All the male escorts come forward. They're like, yeah, I've been taking that raw dog from Mr. Preacher here. So not surprising. Also not surprising, he gets up in front of his congregation and just denies everything and plays the victim card, and they lick his asshole and give him even more money. Because once again, this is what the world rewards. Here he is going to get up there and say, hey, it's not true, but even if it was true, all I got to do is say, sorry, Jesus, and it's like it never happened. Loophole, which is what I've said many times before. It's why Christianity is so immoral. If you do wrong, you don't have to correct yourself. You don't have to make amends to the person you hurt. You don't have to try to become better. All you have to do is say, I'm sorry to the magical man in the sky. And it's like it never happened. You can continue sinning, do whatever the fuck you want to. And they think this is a moral ideology that they're actually cheering for. Watch these assholes.
Are you happy this morning? I'm happy this morning.
I bet you are. Are
Y'all
you gay?
looking at me like you my physician, trying to see if I'm good. I'm good. You can't do this 50 years and ain't been in a fight, ain't been in a storm, ain't been up under attack. I'm fine.
He's just the victim. Yeah, they're coming after me because I'm amazing. I'm a preacher for 50 years. And they're coming after me, but I'm fine. Like, yes, Lord, take my money, Big Daddy. Take my money.
He that is with me is more than all those that are against me. I'm fine. Glory to God. Hallelujah. Let's lift up the name of Jesus. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for praying for me.
Thank you for your money,
Thank you for being concerned about me. I can feel you. I can feel you. I'm okay. Come on. Come on. I'm good. I'm good.
Come on.
I'm good.
Worship me more.
I'm good. I'm good because I know the truth. When you know the truth, you ain't got to be nervous. You ain't got to be uneasy. You ain't got to be in trouble. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Would you help me welcome our internet audience that's streaming online? Come on, give God a praise for all of them. Thank you for tuning in, logging in, looking in, praying in, watching in, discerning in, whatever brought you in. I was glad that you are here, and we greet you in the name of the Lord. One more time for our streaming audience. Yay. My God. If anything, I feel closer to the Lord than I ever have. If everything was true, all I got to do is repent sincerely from my heart. There's enough power in the blood to cover all kinds of sins. I don't care what it is, the blood would fix it.
Yeah, even if I did fuck all these guys at P. Diddy's house, it doesn't even matter, right? Yeah, more money for me. Just hypocrisy. It doesn't matter what they fucking do, folks. Like Donald Trump. The people they are fleecing don't care. They want to be fleeced. They like it. And then, suddenly I have a hankering for some Papa John's. Epic stuff. Christ is here. And that TD guy, he wants to stuff him some Christ. I want to stuff me some Christ a little bit. Fucking sexy ass Jesus. Take that dick, Jesus. And then what else we got? One more on a religious bullshit. Oh yeah, folks. Hey, I love this. It's the latest and greatest holiday decoration.
I brought this nativity out here to remind everyone that Jesus is the reason for the season. And he's at the bottom here, but he really should be at the top in our lives. And sometimes when we look at these, there's so much going on here that we lose sight of what's most important, because this is all very fun. But baby Jesus, is most important. And for some reason, a lot of people have a hard time finding baby Jesus. They're like, is he over here? Is he there? There's a star right here. They know that's not it. But some people have no problem finding baby Jesus. We call those wise men. And they know he's right
exactly
there.
where he is.
Just right
Ladies.
there. And so I just
I
want to
know
remind
exactly
you
where
that
to
if you
find Jesus.
really focus your attention on baby Jesus, he will come into your life and give you an excellent Christmas season. But be gentle.
Be gentle.
Baby Jesus is
Flick it gently.
very
It's
sensitive.
very sensitive.
And to whatever artist made this nativity, and I brought the
Yep. Kudos to you, artist. That is fine art. I love you. And that is my religious bullshit. Hell yeah. Merry Christmas to one and all. And let's read the super chats. Hey, before we read the super chats, I got a gift. You guys get your super chats in real quick. About to read them. Do it. Support the show. And no, this is not fucking treats. Well, this is treats, but not for you right now. Got a package in my P.O. box. Let me switch over. Would you guys? This is not treats for you. They're like, want to bet? These are dog treats. Kiwi grown chicken Kumara. Dog treats. Hell yeah. I got that one. I got, what the hell? Oh, a shirt. Hell yeah. Sent me a shirt. Fuck up. There we go. Woo, ooh, nice and soft. Hell yeah. What does it say? It says Kiwi Life. Oh, New Zealand. This must be from Dave. I'm guessing it's from Dave. Kiwi Life. I haven't even looked, but I'm guessing that's from fucking Dave. My Kiwi buddy Dave. I got a card. Let's see what it says. Some for all the furry boof heads? Boof. I don't know the words. Doggos and kitties. Okay. Hell yeah. New Zealand. Maku I Kuatu. Hi ti mia nui o ti ayo. Mi ki a ki kiko. Hi tanigata. Hi tanigata. Hi tanigaka. You ask me what is the most important thing in the world, and I say to you, it is the people. Kia kaha, Dusty, stay strong. He tinata mata, you are our hero. And fuck the trolls. Dave, I know it's from Dave. Hell yeah, Dave. Love you, Dave. Appreciate you. Send me some more temptations for the cats. All right, cats. Since they're all fucking begging. I can't leave it like that. It's from Dave. Get over here and get it. This is from Dave. Over there. Get it. Go get it. No. Go get it over here, dummies. Over here. There you go. There you go. Go get it. Cool. Go get that shit. All right. Cool. And what else we got in here? Close that up. That's all you get, assholes. That's all you fucking get. Got some bacon mania. Hell yeah. Bacon mania. That's for dogs. More temptations for cats. And that's it. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Dave. Hero shit. I'll give you guys some more during the kitty party at the end. You'll have to wait for it. Wait for it. All right. All right. Go on. Go on, assholes. Go on. They're not going to go on. I already know. All right, guys. Come on. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Boom. All right. Cool. Now let's read the super chats. Hell yeah. Hauganafu Don Donovan demands a full version of Destin The Fade, pitching in what I can. Hell yeah. I'll have to work on that. I only have a 2-minute version out right now, but I will work on a full version with the acapella high-pitched beginning, which people really seem to like because it's beautiful and angelic. Thank you, Don and Hal. Brian Paul, $20 stuck at work. We'll catch this episode on the replay in frozen North Dakota. Also, I also like the show Fargo. Fargo's awesome. I'm alone on that where I live because people I know see it as negative stereotype of Midwest show. Hey? They don't like the Fargo? I hope everybody's like really nice up there, but they're like sometimes rude, but they do it in a nice way, Carolyn McMickle, $4.99. Fire to you, Carolyn. Good to see you tonight. Sanctuary Inc., $50. Very generous. I'm going to read you sexy. Hey, Dusty. Are you in Love, do you have a muse? If you ever want to see a beauty of Arizona, hit me up. I'm my own muse. I do love myself pretty good, if that's what you mean. And also, I'm in love with my humility, which I think is the bedrock of my entire personality. So there's a lot to love there. Stay humble. Once again, just a phrase I made up. All right, appreciate you, Sanctuary Inc. You rock. And very generous tonight. Love you. Beth Sears, $20. I so look forward to your show, Dusty. You are one of a kind. That's a good thing. Love you, Dusty. Love you, Beth. Appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the show tonight. Holy God, I'm already been talking for an hour and a half. Long show. I thought it was going to be a short show, and as always, I'm a fucking liar. Chris Clark with the socialism. What up, Chris Clark? Everybody give love to Chris Clark. Appreciate you. Good to see you tonight. Finwoth, cool stuff, man. I sometimes write music in Sonic Pi. It's more programming code-based. You can code music on the fly. It's cool as fuck. Too complicated. Just let the AI make it all for me. Thank you, Finwoth. Lizzie, remember how 90s R&B sounds with artists like Joe, Faith Evans, and Tony Braxton? If I could create music like that, singing Suno, I'm game. You can have any style you want to. Try it out. It's fun as fuck. Thanks for sharing. No problem. Nazik. Thanks for joining me tonight. Sleepy Lights, $2. Merry Christmas to you. Objective Perspective. Thanks for the Facebook shout out, Dusty. Missed the last few shows. Did you ever shout out Secular Talk for his Israel coverage? Shout out to No Longer the Weasel, Cal Kalinske. You've redeemed yourself slightly. Now David Packman is the new weasel. Yo, Mansco, $10. I see a lot of people arguing with you like you control the path of AI when you're just seeing the writing on the wall and adjusting accordingly while others fight the fear of being lost, left behind. Yeah, but you guys can be scared if you want to of AI. You can stand up bravely against it or whatever, but I'm just telling you right now, you're going to have a bad time in the future. It's literally going to be on every device you wear. It's going to be surrounding you at all fucking times. Every show is going to be made from it. What I fear happening, and I do see this happening, there is going to be such a glut of content out there that shows like mine might evaporate because there's too much content for people to view. So there's not enough eyes to view all this content that's going to be created. That's my biggest fear of it. But horrible, horrible selection. Not even going to know where to start because it's going to be so much to watch before too long. Not there isn't already that, but it's going to be even more so in the near future. Thank you, E.O. Mansco. Carmel G, $7.99. That catcher's mitt creature has dim gray eyes. Scary as shit. Stay out of the sun. Use sunscreen, y'all. Murky Christmas and Snappy New Year to you and all my fellow DSBs. Dave, what up, Dave? Thank you for your generosity to me and the cats and the dogs. You rock. Also, Torah needs a MAGA cap staple to his shoddy hair. Yeah, anything will be an improvement to that chrome dome. Still title money at the moment. Here's something. Hey, appreciate you, Mitchell Guide. Good to see you tonight. Brian C. Margarip. I wish. Unfriendly Atheist. Happy Kwanzaa. Hell yeah. You know I'm celebrating the Kwanzaa around here. You guys be nice. They're fighting over the food, Dave. You guys don't get it. Would you guys go on? Like you guys are starved or some shit. All right, fine. A little more over here. There you go. Get it. They love these, Dave. You're like, that's some good shit, y'all. Here you go. There's some more. Get it. Jump in there, dummies. Why are you so stupid? Because you're cats? Yeah, that's what I thought, motherfuckers. All right, little impromptu kitty potty. All right, move right along, folks. Go to the depression. Get your super chats in, folks. Still plenty of time to get your super chats in. Gonna read all the rest of the super chats at the end of the show. Please support the show if you like it. And for now, time for some free Palestine coverage. Gonna do short tonight, so if you can't handle this, just bear with me. It's gonna be over shortly. Man, it's been so nice taking off and not watching children be murdered all week. I've not been tuning into this. I know it's a privilege to be able to tune out of it and not think about it. But also, I feel like I'm good. My ledger's good on using my platform to cover this. So first off, just bad propaganda from Israel. They're reposting this. United Nations. They're arguing with the United Nations. The Geneva Convention on Twitter. The United Nations says even wars have rules. To which Israel says, tell that to Hamas. Yeah, I know you are, but what am I? Hey, Hamas are being terrorists. If they're being terrorists, we can be terrorists too. That's how it works. We can be just as bad as they are. We have permission now. Hey, if a terrorist attacks you, then you automatically have permission to murder everybody in terrorist sprees. That's just how it works, but it's not. That's not how it works. You're admitting you're a terrorist organization right now by saying, hey, if Hamas does it, we can do it. But you're also saying Hamas is a terrorist organization. You're saying you're a terrorist organization, Israel, which you are. But might not want to say that out loud. And here they are just blowing up whole fucking neighborhoods. At this moment, I still can't intake the brutality of this moment. Blowing up the Palestinian Square neighborhood where my home was. Our building was leveled down to the ground after this explosion, erasing an entire area. So much pain on our little memories left behind. Yep. So the better real estate in Palestine has nothing to do with Hamas. It's about destroying the infrastructure so they have nothing to return to so they can steal their land, folks. Meanwhile, the media doing the best they can to cover up the war crimes. Airstrike kills UN worker and more than 76 of his relatives. Who launched the airstrike? They won't even say, folks. It's almost like Israel is Voldemort, he who shall not be named. You can't even mention that they're doing it. Why even report on it at all if you're not going to say who fucking did it? Meanwhile, Amnesty International begging for the international community to stand up and do something against these war crimes, against this ethnic cleansing. It's like a full page in the Friday New York Times. U.S.-made weapons are killing entire families in Gaza. This must stop. President Biden call for an immediate ceasefire to ensure unimpeded access to life-saving humanitarian aid, prevent further loss of civilian lives, secure the safe release of hostages. And Biden responded with, never. Israel has a right to defend itself. I'm never calling for a ceasefire. I don't care how many kids are killed. We're gonna send bigger bombs and more money. Kill the rest of them, BB. That's our president, y'all. Child murdering sack of shit, Joe Biden. And he's the better choice. That's how boned we are. Meanwhile, the Majority Report doing a great job covering these pieces of shit. Here's the IDF who want us to hate them. They're like, look, I'm knocking on this door. I'm knocking. Anybody home? Anybody home in Gaza? Nobody's answering the door. I don't know why. Yeah, it's because you bombed the fuck out of it. It's because you destroyed the infrastructure. Blew up their houses so they have nothing to return to. Super cool. They want us to hate them, folks. They have an oppression fetish, and if we don't hate them, then their entire identity is destroyed. Meanwhile, they're trying to use sex appeal as propaganda to sell us this fucking war. Here's Gunwafu once again. They have such a beautiful shore in Gaza, but they prefer killing Jews instead of surfing. First off, you fucking cunt. Secondly, as this says, this was literally the plot of the movie Gaza Surfing Club. Israel being caging 2.3 million people by land, sea, and air for 17 years and routinely shooting anyone who challenges that. Israel outlaws surfing in Gaza. Basically, they have a ban on surfboards. They have to make their own surfboards in order to surf out there. They have a whole fucking documentary about it. But I know you don't give a shit. I know the whole purpose is to try to justify your murdering of children, your colonization, your stealing of land with your blue eyes and your fuck me lips. Meanwhile, folks, if you want to know why people in the South support Israel even above their own best interest, it's because we have been brainwashed ever since we were children with exact shit like this. Here's dead as fuck Pat Robertson a couple years ago explaining exactly what I was brainwashed from birth into believing.
I think you can say, well, Putin's out of his mind. Yes, maybe so. But at the same time, he's being compelled by God. He went into the Ukraine, but that's
not even the clip I thought it was. I thought it was the clip of talking about how we have to worship Israel because Israel is trying to bring about Armageddon. That's basically what he was saying there, too. That's what we were taught from childhood to believe. We need Israel to bring Jesus back so we can all go to heaven and live with him and go through the tribulation and all that bullshit. So regardless of what happens to us, they are God's chosen people. We have to support them. And then Kanye West came out and apologized for all his anti-Semitic remarks. It's so pathetic, folks. So Kanye West does not give a shit about any of this. He doesn't give a shit about if the Jews like him or not. The only reason he's doing this is because now that the Jews are murdering tons of, not the Jews, the Israeli government, not the Jews, it's the IDF and the far-right terrorist organization that's running the Israeli government. Now that they're committing ethnic cleansing and genocide, you're a giant fucking piece of shit if you support them. And that's all Kanye West cares about. He's a troll. This is toxic troll culture. The only thing they care about is, what can I do to be the worst human being I can possibly be? That's the reason he was out there hanging out with Nick Fuentes saying, I love Hitler. Hitler's the greatest. Because he was just trying to say whatever he thought he had to say to make people hate him. Whatever he thought he was not supposed to say to be the worst person he could possibly be. That's what gets you attention. That's what's controversial. And that's all he was doing. Now that they're killing children, he's like, oh my God, suddenly I love the Jews. Once again, not the Jews. It's the Israeli government, but Kanye doesn't make that distinction. So now suddenly he's like, I'm sorry, Jews. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shit on you. I love me some Jews. But all he's trying to do is be a worthless piece of garbage, which he is. Go towards the light, Kanye. And then I can't believe Jake Shields, one of the worst human beings on earth, is on the right side of the Palestinian-Israel conflict. But he put out a lot of really good tweets about it that are getting lots and lots of likes. Here he is shitting on Ivanka. He says, this is Ivanka. She is one of God's chosen people and has full control over Palestine and the filthy animals living there. If she wants a home, she's allowed to kick a Palestinian family out. And if they refuse to leave, they will be shot. Her husband, Jared Kushner, is one of the main men funding the theft of Palestinian homes. And yep, she's converted, folks. Even though she's a blonde from New York, she's a Trump. She's also a Jew by marriage. So now she has more right to the Palestinians' lands and their homes than they do. Because this is how fucked the goddamn situation is. This is how backwards this whole fucking planet is. And this is how in the wrong we are as a people in America. Meanwhile, acting like this one, this church doing a great job of putting the spotlight on this atrocity. In place of a traditional holiday decoration, one church here has created a simple nativity scene for Christmas 2023. Jesus enters the world amid a pile of Gazan rubble. Remember, Jesus was from Palestine, the area now known as Palestine. And yep, who would Jesus bomb? Who would Jesus murder? I know no Christian actually gives a shit about any of this. You're all hypocrites. You are a people of nothing, about nothing, for nothing. Bloody goddamn murderers. But yes, you would murder Jesus just as quick as you would blink your fucking eyes. Because this is who you are. Meanwhile, Washington Post looked in to the claims that the Al-Shifa Hospital was the command center for Hamas and found that, shocker, the Israeli government was lying about the whole thing. A Washington Post investigation has found no proof of a Hamas command center under Al-Shifa Hospital following an Israeli attack on the medical complex. Remember, they had to bomb the hospitals. They had to, folks, because Hamas were in the tunnels and everything. But yeah, they were lying about it. And once again, our cowardly, sackless, murderous president went out there and lied to the American people about this. Lied to our fucking faces because he cares about Israel more than he cares about the United States, folks. Here he is, good old Genocide Joe. Remember, he came out, looked us right in the eye and said, they asked him, can you just detail for us what kind of evidence the U.S. has seen that Hamas has a command center under Al-Shifa Hospital? And he said, no, I can't tell you. I won't tell you. They said, do you feel absolutely confident based on what you know? Yes. That it is the truth? Yes. Just lied to us. He's going to lose the presidency to Donald Trump, destroy democracy for Israel, and don't give a fuck. His loyalty is not with us, folks. Meanwhile, as Angelina Jolie said, some people have human rights, some people don't. The system doesn't make any sense. The U.S. accuses Russia of weaponizing food in the Ukraine war. Very consistent. Yes, starvation as weapons of war. Human Rights Watch denounces Israel for denying Gaza access, so they'll denounce Russia for it. And then in response to Israel, they'll send bigger bombs. This is our mentality in this country, folks. There's no rhyme or reason in any of it. I guess there is rhyme and reason. I mean, if you're Israel, the rules don't apply to you. You are the God man, and that's just that. Anybody you want to murder, just tell us where to send the check. Meanwhile, ride with Biden, right the fucking cliff. Had a one-on-one conversation with Netanyahu and did not ask for a ceasefire in Gaza. No shit. I did not ask for a ceasefire, he said in response to a shouted question. In a statement later, the White House said Biden and Netanyahu discussed Israel's military campaign in Gaza, including its objectives and phasing. Biden emphasized the critical need to protect the civilian population, including those supporting the humanitarian aid operation, and the importance of allowing civilians to move safely away from the areas on gun fighting, said the statement. But he specifically did not call for a ceasefire because he doesn't give a fuck. It's all just lip service. He doesn't care. Going to send them bigger bombs to kill more children because he is a demon. Meanwhile, I guess we're going to get into World War III over this bullshit, folks. U.S. launches airstrikes on Iraq over drone attack blamed on Iran-aligned forces. Yet, needless to say, us murdering 20,000 Palestinian people, 12,000 children, not that popular in the Arab communities. So they're doing this little back and forth attacks on the U.S. infrastructure, U.S. military. So I guess Israel going to pull us into World War III. I guess you guys got to send your daughters and sons to die for Israel. I guess our money's not enough. I guess we got to be nuked, folks. I guess that's what it's going to take for us. And I guess whatever happens, happens. We fucking deserve it if it happens. And one more. Oh, no, that's the same one. All right, that's it. That's all my Palestinian coverage. Depressing as shit. What do you think about that? Hopefully I'm still in the fucking air. My thing's not even up anymore. There we go. I closed it. Not the best. There we go. Let me pop out my chat again. I don't know why the fuck I closed it. Stupid Dusty. All right, now I gotta refresh this. Clickety click, motherfuckers. All right, what we gotta say, Dirty Six Pores? Yep, definitely Iraq killing innocent civilians. Yeah, fuck Iraq for sure. But also fuck America. No good guys. Biden got property investments in the West Bank. Yep, gonna have some condos, ocean front property. No doubt about it. Jews have American Christianity wrapped around their finger. Christians elsewhere on the world just see the Jews as the guys who got Jesus all belly up. Kanye should get an anti-Semitic medal like Elon. Yeah, he will, though. As long as he supports Israel's atrocities, they'll forgive everything he's done, and they'll declare him a friend of the Jewish people, just like it did Elon, because that's all that matters to them. They don't actually care about any of this. You think some rich ass figured out how to put guns on them? What are we talking about? Drones? Oh, probably. Definitely. There's guns all over fucking drones. Gotta vote Biden because Trump is worse. Hides in bed. I mean, if it comes down to those two, I guess. But if that's our choice, I think democracy's already dead. I think if having to vote for a child murderer so a dictator doesn't take over, what the fuck's the point of this anymore? But what we have to do is push Biden the fuck out. Right now, while we can, push, hold him accountable. Don't bury your head. Don't say, well, we can't hold him accountable. Fuck you. No, we push. And if you're not going to help us push, get the fuck out of the way, because we're pushing, motherfucker. If you don't want to help, if 12,000 children being murdered isn't enough for you to take whatever little political power we have and push, if that's not fucking enough for you, get the fuck out the way. Grown-ups doing business. All right, anyway. Last chance to get your super chats in, folks. Gonna do a couple palate cleansers real quick. First off, 2023, a year in review. Finally coming to an end. Let's see what Vox has to say about it.
5, 4.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
The president has just signed a bill that will end the national emergency declared during the pandemic. Taylor Swift and Beyonce's shows are giving the U.S. economy an actual boost.
Here we come.
That movie sucked. Didn't get it.
This summer could be described as the summer of strikes.
It's the first official day of the SAG-AFTRA strike.
I think AI is one of the most important things to be talking about.
You should probably run.
Ice cream so good.
Twitter is now X.
Some are even calling it the Twitter killer.
Nope, scratch that, reverse it.
Mr. Chu, does
What happened to
TikTok
threads?
access the home Wi-Fi network?
God damn it, Cat.
We start in the Middle East. Hamas has launched the biggest attack on Israel in years.
The Israeli military saying over 1,000 people were killed.
We hear the bullets whistling when they pass by.
Hamas say they're holding between
I don't remember
200 and
that.
250 hostages.
We are putting a complete siege on Gaza. We're fighting animals and are acting accordingly.
No one is safe. Nowhere in Gaza is safe.
It is now 90 seconds to midnight.
Oh, snap,
2023 will go down as the hottest year on record.
The dense haze spreading from New England to Washington, D.C.
Seems bad.
The fires are one of the worst natural disasters in Hawaii's history. The death toll stands at 115 people.
This was my home.
3 protesters are under arrest for interrupting the action.
We have to act.
Southern California is under its first ever tropical storm watch.
A once-in-a-century deadly deluge slamming Hong Kong.
The COP28 team did not deny using climate meetings to discuss fossil fuel deals.
This is really like a fox guarding the hen house moment.
Frankly, most companies who have set a net zero target don't know how they're going to get there.
Layoffs are sweeping corporate America.
I got laid off 2 days ago.
My government will continue to take action to bring down inflation, to ease the cost of living.
Bombastic side eye.
A group of orcas appear to be attacking and even sinking some boats.
Racing against time to find that missing submersible.
$250,000, a ticket.
Bankman-Fried now faces more than 100 years in prison.
First Republic is
Not
now
guilty.
the third major bank to fail since March.
Rupert Murdoch is to step back.
And will hand over the reins to his son.
I'm the youngest boy!
The New York Republican is now the 6th lawmaker to ever be expelled from the House.
The entire country has been bullying me just because I am a proud gay thief.
The House has been paralyzed without a speaker for nearly 3 weeks.
This is embarrassing.
There have been concerns for months about Senator Feinstein's health.
Look at the candles on that cake. This is the oldest man alive.
String of says never surrender.
Surrender.
Okay, that is a picture of him surrendering to Georgia authorities, though, right?
I don't care about politics, bruh. So when
The U.S. linked the balloon to a vast Chinese military surveillance program.
Oh, they hit it!
Do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
And now, NASA's first mission to deliver the largest sample collected from an asteroid to Earth.
Flames and plumes of smoke lit up the sky in East Ohio after a train derailed the deadliest earthquake that Morocco has suffered in more than 100 years.
The number of people killed in earthquakes in Turkey and Syria has risen to nearly 50,000.
2 dams and 4 bridges collapsed.
What a shit year.
India's deadliest train crash in decades.
It has been 1 year since Russia began its full-scale invasion of Ukraine.
If Russia stops fighting and leaves Ukraine, the war ends. If Ukraine stops fighting, Ukraine ends.
Fighting intensifies between Sudan's armed forces and the rebel Rapid Support Forces.
Over 1,500 pro-Bolsonaro supporters had been arrested after they stormed government buildings in Brasilia.
The situation in Manipur has been tense. The photos confirm news that no parent wants to hear.
A fishing boat sinking with hundreds on board, hundreds of migrants.
Now, more than 1.7 million Afghans have been told to leave Pakistan.
Palestinians are dying in the tens of thousands, but we'll continue to say it is us who are not acknowledging humanity.
Tens of
thousands showing their support for the Palestinian people.
The Israel-Hamas war is sparking an increase in Islamophobia and anti-Semitism.
Yet another mass shooting in this country.
10 people are dead.
In Mississippi.
Shooting in Louisville, Kentucky.
Shooting at an elementary school in Nashville.
Ain't no way in the world y'all are trying to ban TikTok and y'all haven't even flinched at changing the gun laws.
Memphis police have just released the footage from the death of Tyree Nichols.
Those 5 officers were arrested and charged with second-degree murder.
Former U.S. Marine captured on video putting Jordan Neely in a chokehold.
Affirmative action is gone.
Catholic priests can now bless same-sex couples.
6 justices ruled that certain businesses can refuse to serve gay people.
New laws in Uganda mean that anyone having gay sex can be jailed for life.
I got some Bud Lights for us.
Huh? Yeah. Weren't we supposed to vote today? What?
Mexico's Supreme Court has declared loudly and clearly that access to abortion care is a human right.
Ohio now marks the 7th state since Roe v. Wade was overturned, where abortion rights supporters prevailed.
I want a big life. I want to experience everything. I want to break every single rule there is.
This is a beacon of hope and possibilities.
I just EGOT.
Come on in the box in front. Go! Spain wins the World Cup.
I don't pray for results. I just ask that I get the strength to give it my all.
Israel and Hamas agreeing on a deal that will free a number of hostages.
I still got hope because I know we are still here and we will never quit.
India is on the moon.
We choose to go back to the moon and then on to Mars, and we're going to do it together.
We are being asked to love the extraordinary species that is humankind and keep it alive.
So, great year, world! We're just doing amazing. Nothing to worry about. It's all going spectacularly. Yay, 2024. All right. Well, anyway, finished on a positive. Oh, I got one more. Let's do a palate cleanser. Let's do a happy kid opening a Christmas present. Now, let's do that. That'll make us feel better about the horror.
Freeze, back up, back up.
POV, your low-income mommy works 2 jobs and barely making it, but you managed to make his biggest Christmas wish come true. This reminds me, little chubby kid playing video games. Oh.
Look at him, he's what? Oh. You give me trouble when Hold on, Grandma.
You're crying.
You showed me love when I...
Well, that's sweet. I'm glad he got his PlayStation in this shitty world. Enjoy that, kid. Never go outside. And that is my show, folks. Hell yeah. And tune in. I guess I'll be doing another show probably Friday, I'm guessing. Might do another show before then. If so, I'll tell you about it on like Patreon or Twitter or Facebook. All of the places, and on the YouTube community as well. But probably Friday, so look for me then. Expect me. Otherwise, you guys have a good weekend there. I love the shit out of you and appreciate you. Eon Hinge, thank God. I thought you'd take the Xmas holiday off. I did. I hate Xmas too, but I love you for being here. Hey, it's the day after. Got to get back to work somehow. I took almost a week off. I'm afraid I'm going to get fired, so I got to get back to work. Plus, I need the money. So, hey, super cool. Thank you for supporting the show, Eon Hinge. Rocket! Woohoo! Rocket 6923. Can you cover some of Tommy Robertson's tweets? Okay, next show. Send me some on the Facebook. Just for you, Rocket, and your generosity. Gotta do it. Dave! Dusty, Kia Kaha. Kia Karha. Well, there's no R in that. Where's the R at, Dave? Means be strong. Means be or stay strong. It's what we say as the show is strength and love. Hey, well then, Kia Karha. Back to you, Dave. Love you, appreciate you. Thank you for all the goodies. About to give them some more. Happy Kwanzaa. I already read that. I think I read them all. I think I'm good. Hell yeah. All right, folks. Gonna jump over to the after party right now, where we're going to write a song together, live, you and me, and also got a video to watch. I got some other stuff. It's gonna be fun. So bring your best lyrics. We're gonna see how good of a song that we can create together in just a few minutes. So test me. But for now, let's go ahead and give these little assholes some more treats. All right, fine. You guys want this treat? Which one's open? Is that the one open? No, that one's not open. What do I do with it? This it? Nope. All right, I don't know what the fuck I did with the open one. Where did it go? Is this it? No. Did you guys get it? What did you do with it? Anyway, we'll use this one up here. We'll use BBC. I think BBC's supposed to come through town tomorrow. Me and BBC gonna hang out. Have no idea what they look like, but they're gonna come through. We're gonna hang out. So, all right, cool. Kitty party. Hell yeah. I wrote a song for the kitty party too, I think. Let me see if I can find my kitty party song. I think I did. Let me look. So I'm gonna go to Sona up at the top. Sono, okay. And then I'm gonna go to my liked videos, or my liked songs rather, and I'm gonna scroll right to the very beginning, because that's where I did it, at the very beginning. Oh, I go to liked. There we go. Boom, liked. Scroll to the very beginning. Let's see if I made a kitty party song. If I haven't, I'm definitely going to. But let's see what this. Oh, here we go. This is not what I thought. I must not have saved any of my kitty party songs. Cool music though. Sounds like kitty party music. Woo, woo. Get it, get it. Kitty party, motherfucker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, get. Woo! That's it, hell yeah! And switch over now, everybody. See you at the after party. Love y'all. Tune in Friday. Tell your friends about the show. Unhinged, thank God. I thought you'd take I already read that. All right. Switch over now, folks. See you Friday. Love you. Good night, everybody.